Everybody, if you want to continue to learn about Donald Trump's mental health, follow along and share. Now, the other day I stated that Donald Trump will actually destroy the United States if he feels it's in his own best interest. And a few of you have asked me, how does that even work? What does that mean? So I thought I'd give it a go. So here's what that means. Just to recap, Donald Trump is a malignant narcissist. He is a sociopath. And yes, he is a sadist. He doesn't care about you, anyone important to you in your life, let alone the United States of America. Remember, he has fake grandiosity. He knows he's not the best golfer ever to be in the presidency. He knows he doesn't have the highest IQ. He buries it all deep because he's, at the end of the day, an extremely shallow individual with very low self-esteem. So how does that destroy the United States of America? Well, in case you haven't been paying attention, he's actually doing it right now. And he's doing it because as a sadist, he actually gets off on it. I know it's very difficult for everyday people to understand, but he actually enjoys it when other people suffer and he has control over their lives. That's what malignant narcissists like to do. And if you've ever been married to a malignant narcissist, you know exactly what I'm talking about. But on the scale of the United States, you might be going, well, that's not quite the same thing as being in a relationship with someone who's a malignant narcissist. Now, I'll put it to you, it's exactly the same, because we are, to all intents and purposes, whether we like it or not, in an abusive relationship with Donald Trump. So in case you haven't noticed, he wants to attack Nigeria, he wants to attack Venezuela. The government is still shut down, and of course he's held off SNAP benefits for children. And at the end of the day, the people who run the air traffic control and, for example, the TSA people will not get paid. And if you want to think how that would actually bring down the United States, well, there you go. That's a very, very good example. Plus, he also wants to restart nuclear weapons testing. So yes, that's how he's bringing down the United States right now. If the air traffic controllers who are not getting paid decided all at once not to show up, how good is that for the United States? Now, Donald Trump recently stated he's not going to even talk about opening up the government until the Democrats agree to everything that he wants. And then at that point, he'll open up the government and then go back to negotiate. But of course, you can't negotiate with someone like Donald Trump in good faith because guess what? He's incapable of good faith. So that's how Donald Trump can destroy the United States. He's an incredibly vindictive human being. If he feels he's being threatened, he will never open the United States government. The only way it's going to happen is for people like Mike Johnson to grow a spine. It doesn't seem that's ever going to happen. I think at the end of the day, what's going to really cause all these problems to go away is when people realize they need to actually enforce the 25th Amendment. I've said it 100 times. He will not make it to the end of his term.